Welcome to Mlc TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I'm Khadijat Mohammed. The headlines. Buhari not in support of fuel subsidy removal, says Petroleum Minister. C.A.N backs Yahya Bello's ambition, calls him man of integrity. Court remands HANIFA'S killer, 2 others in correctional center. And Anthony Joshua denies 15 million euros payoff to step aside for Fury Ose clash. Now the news in detail. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says more than 4 million micro, small and medium enterprises have benefited from federal government's 150 billion naira schemes. Osinbajo's spokesman Laolu Akande in a statement in Abuja said the Vice President disclosed this in his keynote address delivered at the Bank of Industry Aid for Productivity report launch. The report chronicled the development, impact and future of the BOI's growth platform, which is the human and technology infrastructure used to drive multiple large-scale intervention programs for micro, small and medium enterprises. MSME sector accounts for close to 50% of Nigeria's GDP and 76% of the country's labor force. The Vice President said that the success of the BOI growth platform was the story of the Nigerian can-do spirit and the entrepreneurial DNA we carry. According to him, the report is a shining case study of what President Muhammadu Buhari strongly believes that Nigerians will solve Nigeria's problems. The BOI growth platform includes intervention schemes such as the renowned Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, GEEP loans, market money, farm money and trader money, regarded as Africa's largest fully digitized microcredit scheme. Others are the MSME Survivor Fund under the Economic Sustainability Plan, ESP, the Northeast Rehabilitation Fund, the recently launched World Bank $750 million NGKS program, and state-based interventions. He said that 57% of the MSMEs were owned by Nigerians below 35 years of age and close to 60% of the beneficiaries were women. What is even less glaring is that the team of Nigerian professionals behind this work is largely young, with an average age of 28 years old. Christian Association of Nigeria (C.A.N), Northern states have pledged their support to Governor Yahya Bello of KOGI ahead of the 2023 presidential race. Describing him as a man of integrity, the leadership of the association gave their support to Bello on Monday when they paid him a courtesy visit at the KOGI State Government Lodge in Abuja. In his remarks, Reverend Yakubu Pam, leader of the association, said they have reckoned with Bello because of his godly qualities and all the strides he has achieved in KOGI, which distinguishes him above so many leaders. Reverend Pam, who was represented by Reverend Father Andrew Dodo, said that the association and other Christian faithful will continue to pray for the governor to become Nigeria's president in 2023. The Christian leader says leaders who will stand the test of time within the gap that intercedes for the North and Nigeria at large.
A man with the fear of God, a peacemaker, a man who is focused to the needy. It's not that the need of our rings a bell in the political spectrum we go due to your excellent track record.
According to the group, one of the greatest burdens of responsibilities of leadership is to volunteer and articulate the application of faith, the distribution of wealth, and the purpose to which it's being used for. The clergymen said they have seen governors effectively managing resources and they can testify for him as a man of integrity. And these are the people that the members of Northern can reckon with. Also, they said they need a leader that leads by personal example and thereby retains the moral authority to stand out, speak, be courageous in public, act and demonstrate by action what is good and meant for leadership. In Nigeria, the group said they have seen in Governor Bello a detribalized Nigerian, a great friend of the poor, a man with the fear of God, a peacemaker, a man that is so close to the youth. On the governor's performance, Palm said the name Yahya rings a bell in the political spectrum today due to his track record. The leader of C.A.N, Palm, also appreciated Bello for allowing himself to be used by God in touching the lives of many and putting smiles on the face of people not only in KOGI but Nigeria in general. In his response, Governor Bello appreciated the association for finding him worthy to be visited and also for appreciating the modest achievements of his administration.
It is only someone who did not appreciate or who does not appreciate God Almighty who will ascend to this particular office today and will be carried away by the distractions of the office and not stick to the way of God. And if you stick to the way of God, integrity, honesty, equitability, fairness, and justice will always guide your way. And that is exactly what we are exhibiting as we are in the office. And I will continue to produce all programs and projects that will satisfy the people of KOGI State. We ensure that whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, you are adequately accommodated in our administration. And therefore today, KOGI State has not witnessed any major religious crisis ever since we assumed office.
Governor Bello noted that as the youngest governor, he strongly encouraged Nigerian youths to get involved in politics so that the country can produce more young governors and the youngest president come 2023. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Timothy Silva, says President Muhammadu Buhari is not in support of the removal of subsidy on the premium motor spirit PMS, popularly known as petrol. Rather, he explained that the federal government planned to complete consultations before coming out with a clear policy direction on the matter. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, had in November last year hinted that Nigeria would effect the complete removal of fuel subsidy in June 2022 and replace them with a 5,000 naira a month transportation grant to the poorest Nigerians. Amid mixed reactions over the issue, the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, said President Buhari never directed the removal of fuel subsidy. Silva, on his part, explained that the president's position in opposing fuel subsidy was predicated on its effect on citizens at the bottom of the pyramid. He also identified some of the options the authorities were considering regarding the issue. The minister said, "We are working out the processes. Of course, we all know that it is a desirable policy direction. We are aware of some impact it will have on the people, and that is why we are trying to work out some of those things. Until those details are worked out properly with the organized labor and with all the stakeholders in the sector, we will not remove the subsidy. At this moment, it is not on our plate, I can tell you that." After taking fourth position as a sesame seed growing state in the country in 2020, KOGI State could not maintain it due to unforeseen pressures. Ajin Thomas, representative Federal Ministry of Agriculture, who disclosed this recently during the election of new executives of the KOGI State chapter of Sesame Seeds Association of Nigeria, which was held at the State Agricultural Development Project ADP office in Lokoja, charged the association to restore the lost glory of the association. Thomas equally promised that the ministry would support the new executive to achieve goals, noting that efforts are being made to a turnaround to the farmers of the product in the state. Speaking also, Abdul Yusuf, representative of the national chairman of the association, pointed out that there was need to expand the scope of membership of the association in KOGI and equally urged members to pay necessary dues accrued to them. Yusuf also explained that a new era has begun in sesame seeds farming in the state. stressing that farmers of the product will have a cause to smile as the association will receive the needed support from relevant organizations. He charged the newly elected executives to be committed to the development and growth of the association in the state, as he urged them to discharge their duties without fear or favor. Speaking shortly after the election, Damisa Suleiman, the new chairman of the association, promised to justify the confidence reposed in him and his executives, pointing out that no stone will be left unturned at ensuring that the association records huge success in the state. He equally enjoined youths to take advantage of the open doors by engaging in sesame seed farming to earn a living and increase their earning streams, adding that Kogi State was blessed with lands suitable for cultivation of the product. Damisa also promised to bring in his wealth of experience in discharging his duties, adding that the product has broad opportunity in the world economy. He called for prayers and support of members to enable them succeed in their new assignments, noting that the cooperation of members will go a long way at achieving greater results. Also speaking, Abdulrazak Musa, Kogi State Chairman, Maize Association of Nigeria Man, noted that the association is looking forward to partnering with the state chapter of Sesame Seeds Association of Nigeria and expressed optimism that the collaboration will yield positive results. The Kogi State Council of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, during its first Congress in Lokoja, has expressed appreciation to Governor Yahya Bello and Kogi State government for providing members the conducive atmosphere to operate. The Congress particularly thanked the governor and a media aide for ensuring Christmas package for members. Also commended him for its infrastructural development, especially in Lokoja town, as shown through the Lokoja Civic Center and Ganija Junction flyover, which was described as legacy projects, among others. The government was appreciated for ensuring the smooth takeoff of the Lokoja Mega Terminal, which has modernized the transport system in the state. Congress equally stressed the need for government to urgently pay attention to the following roads that are in bad state. They are Lokoja Zango Kaba Junction Road, Zone 8 roundabout to House of Assembly Road, as well as the Mount Party Road. They also called on the government to do all within its reach to revive the state-owned radio FM 94.1, which has gone off air for months, with a passionate appeal that government approval for the radio is expeditiously followed with action and with similar attention to the graphics newspaper. They urge the government to also try to provide alternative means of transportation for the populace before enforcing the order banning keke and motorcycle operators from the highways. The council resolved to comply with the national directive of the MLC over non-implementation of the new minimum wage. The council will, however, await further directive of the MLC in the state after serving government due notice. They encouraged the members of the body to show more commitment by taking issues that concern them more seriously. A vote of confidence was passed on the state chairman of NUJ, Adeza Momojimo, for transparent leadership. We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Mlc TV Online is here. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on Mlc TV.
Every country has its peculiar system of government. In Nigeria, we practice democracy, and this is applicable in some countries across the globe, including the United States of America. What is democracy? It is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. In the political arena, we are ready to x-ray how we play politics in Nigeria and other countries. The challenge of power shift syndrome, how it has impacted or affected the people. How can we make it better for all? Join Fatima Yakub on Mlc TV Online every Saturday by 9 p.m. to discuss and examine all about the politics and the power that be. To watch us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mlc TV. Like our Facebook page, Mlc TV, and follow us on our Instagram, Mlc TV 2021. We are here to inform, educate, and to criticize constructively. Don't miss it.
MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Mlc TV Online is here for your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news. Choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. The attention of the Commission has been drawn to the campaign of calumny currently launched against the Governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, and the Kogi State Pension Commission by a group called Igala Vanguard regarding payment of retirees of Kogi State. Ordinarily, such fallacious, baseless, and unfounded lies should be ignored. However, leaving a lie to fester on for long could lead to some innocent minds believing such to be true. First and foremost, the record has to be put straight. Kogi State consists of 3 senatorial districts, the West, East, and Central, and not just Central and East as contained in the ridiculous article. One therefore wonder why the comparison was mischievously based on just 2 senatorial districts. On the spurious allegation of Central being favored against East, it can unequivocally state that there is no iota of truth, as the limited fund given to the Commission is equally utilized in paying gratuity as equitably as possible to retirees of the 3 zones. It is on record that Governor Yahya Bello has been doing all his best to ensure equity and justice in the distribution of resources and political appointments in the state, an attribute he imbued in all his appointees, of which the leadership of the Commission has been upholding. Since Governor Yahya Bello came in, he has been releasing funds to the Commission to gradually clear the backlog of unpaid gratuity dating back to year 2000, in addition to paying those retiring during his tenure. It is also on record that Kogi State pensioners have been collecting their pension as at when due and through payroll system, and wonder where the ridiculous allegations of favoritism is coming from. He therefore wants tribal bigots to stay off Kogi State Pension Commission and not to rubbish the good work Governor Yahya Bello has been doing to put smiles back on the faces of elder statesmen. It is on this note that he thanked Governor Yahya Bello for his relentless commitment to the welfare of pensioners in the state, one of the strong points that earned him a resounding second term. Newly deployed commander of the 17th Brigade Nigerian Army Katsina, Brigadier General Ibikule Ajose, on Saturday assumed duty and urged officers and men of the brigade to accord him necessary support to succeed. In compliance to the recent posting authority released by the Nigerian Army, which also deployed the former commander of the 17th Brigade, Brigadier General Emmanuel Emeka, as Director of Military Training, National Defense Academy, a formal handing and taking over ceremony took place at the headquarters of the 17th Brigade Nigerian Army Katsina when Ibikule Ajose officially took over the affairs of the command. The brigade spokesman, Lieutenant Sinivi Tamino, told newsmen that Ibikule Ajose expressed his impressions and gladness on the achievements of his predecessor and commented on his preparedness to sustain and build on his achievements. The new commander charged officers and men to remain committed and disciplined in carrying out their duties. He further demanded that they accord him full cooperation, which is necessary for the attainment of the brigade's task and mission. The former commander, Emmanuel Emeka, in his farewell speech, thanked the officers and men of the brigade for their efforts, commitment and contributions toward the successes achieved by the brigade during his tenure as commander. He encouraged them to sustain and improve on the achievements, explaining that his successor is a man who is known for hard work and is result-oriented and without doubt will deliver both operationally and administratively. Highlights of the ceremony included the decoration of the new commander with the 17th Brigade insignia and the handing over of the command flag. The police on Monday arraigned Mlc Tanko, killer of Hanifa Abubakar, a 5-year-old girl abducted and killed by her school teacher in Kano. The police arraigned Mlc Tanko Hashim Ishaku and Fatima Musa before Chief Magistrate Mahmoud Jibril at Ginda Murtala Kano Metropolis on charges of criminal conspiracy, kidnapping, concealing, keeping in confinement a kidnapped person, and culpable homicide. Contrary to Section 97, 274, 277, 221 of the Penal Code, it was gathered that Hanifa Abubakar was abducted on December 4, 2021 on her way back from Islamia by her teacher and later killed after demanding for 6 million naira ransom. The police last week arrested the killer and accomplices. Kano State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Musa Lawan, pleaded with the court to grant them 7 days for the counsels to properly prepare the charge file and also requested the accused be remanded in correctional center. After the charges were read to the accused, they were later remanded in correctional facility as the matter was adjourned to February 2nd, 2022. The anger and anguish caused by the gruesome murder of baby Hanifa Abubakar, a 5-year-old pupil of Noble Kids Academy, Kawaji, in Nasarawa local government area of Kano State, by the proprietor of her school, Mlc Tanko, continued on Monday when angry youths stormed the school and razed part of it. It was gathered that Hanifa Abubakar was said to have been abducted in December 2021 by the proprietor, who demanded 6 million naira ransom, but later killed her with rat poison and buried her remains in the school premises. Tanko, who is 38 years old, a father of 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, in his confession said after he forced Hanifa to drink the rat poison and satisfied that she was dead, he cut her remains into pieces and buried them in the school. However, luck ran out of the suspect as he was arrested by security forces with his accomplices while trying to collect the ransom. Meanwhile, Kano State government has revoked the operational licenses of all private schools in the state. Commenting on the issue while speaking with journalists in Kano, the Commissioner for Education, Sanusi Said Kiro, said the revoked licenses would however be reviewed and revalidated. He said the Ministry of Education will set criteria for certification of private schools, adding that government has raised a panel comprising representatives from the Ministry of Justice, Department of State Service, DSS, and other security agencies to look into the revalidation of all private schools in the state. On sports, let's join Jonah Malik for updates.
Hello, welcome to Sports Updates. Sevilla have reached an agreement to sign Anthony Martial on loan deal from Manchester United. The 26-year-old will join La Liga side who will pay his wages in full until the end of the season. Martial will fly from Paris, where he is currently located, to Sevilla on Tuesday to undergo a medical. The forward always wanted to join Sevilla this month despite interest from Juventus and Barcelona because he believes that is where he will play the most. There have been reports in December that Martial wanted to leave Manchester United in search for more game time. Martial became the world's most expensive teenager when he joined Manchester United from Monaco in 2015 and went on to score 79 times in 269 appearances for the club. But he fell out of favor in the forward position following the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho in the summer, as well as the emergence of Mason Greenwood. Martial has started just 4 games for Manchester United this season and was accused by Ralph Rangnick, the club's interim manager, of asking not to play in the 2-2 draw at Aston Villa on January 15. The France international refuted his manager's claim, and Rangnick later insisted the situation was resolved. Anthony Joshua said on Monday, "I am in control of my destiny." As he insisted, reports he had agreed a £15 million, $20 million, €18 million deal to step aside from his world heavyweight title rematch with Alexander Usyk were false. Several stories in the UK national press suggested the British boxer was willing to allow Ukraine Usyk to fight Tyson Fury in a unification title bout. But Joshua, speaking in a Talk Sports online video posted on Twitter, said, "You know what's mad about all these interviews I see?" The 32-year-old added, "He's hearing people saying AD accepts £15 million to step aside. He ain't seeing no contract." By extending his unbeaten professional record, Usyk also delayed the prospect of an all-British unification bout between Joshua and Fury. In October, Fury defeated Deontay Wilder to retain his World Boxing Council belt. The WBC have since said Fury must face mandatory challenger Dillian Whyte in his next title defense, although boxing history indicates that objection need not to get in the way of a bout with Usyk instead of the financial terms and agreeable to all concerned. Joshua, who has a match clause in his contract with Usyk, said, "I am a smart individual and I make calculated decisions every step of the way. If I tell you something, then you know it is real." And that's Sports Update on Mlc TV. I am Malik Jonah.
Thank you, Jonah. A former secretary to the Lagos State Government, Princess Aderele Adeniro Ogunsayo, is dead. The former SSG died in the early hours of Tuesday, January 25, after a brief illness. Aged 65, Aderele Adeniro Ogunsayo was the Lagos SSG during the first term in office of Babatunde Raji Fashola between 2007 and 2011. She was the daughter of prominent Ikorodu-born politician and associate of the late Nnamdi Azikiwe, Chief Adeniro Ogunsayo. Aderele was the apex leader of the Lagos for Lagos movement, which members recently defected to the People's Democratic Party, PDP, alongside with their lead visionary, Dr. Abdul Aziz Olajide Adediro, aka Jando. And this is our news package today on Mlc TV. Join us tomorrow same time via this channel. For your daily news, subscribe to our YouTube channel Mlc TV, Facebook Mlc TV, Instagram Mlc TV 2021 and Twitter at Mlc TV. For your advert placement and sponsorship, please call any of the number displayed on your screen. I am Khadijat Mohammed. Thanks for staying with us.
MLC TV. MLC TV ka adesana ba na ngizi tubura ile ka na yakwe hinta iba jini bura ne bazo ne ibura ba America adesa turu sana ba me para wunre so o musujete ile ya heke ile kokuru ile kozui atire ile adesa turu sana ana mane ba me ne ko hinta ne ibura ba America ne ba ko abane ba be da reso bazo ne ana nke ona ida iba gire ni duwe ni do wa ya fa na nan ne ba so bazo ne ile ko hongo me onu wa hi start today inu magugena baragene yazo teke na wa na Facebook, Instagram, ka umuri usu mona eba kwa banele eba azo ne unanda ni bia duwere ni umuri usi agwa ya so no ko nuka aso be okoto ni ko umuri wa be okoto ni awon ni da nyare mi ni da nyare ibe ato ni